It's time for the first match preview of the season. Kilmarnock taking on Rangers. But before we get into it, I thought I'd talk about a bit of transfer news in this video. Alex Lowry has joined Hearts on a season-long loan, and for me, I think it's best for all parties involved. I mean, if it was I would obviously want Lowry to play at the highest level that he can, right? And let's be real, I'd rather him go to Hearts than anyone else in the league, because I wouldn't rather him go to Hearts than Hibs and Aberdeen, and I'd rather him go to Hearts because they're just better than the rest of the teams in the league. So if you look at it from that point of view, it is quite good. And it's better than like a League 2 option. So for me, I hope Alex Lowry really cements a place in that Hearts team. We can see what he can do, because he's a really exciting player. For me, I was like, why is he not featuring for us? And it's better than spending another season in the youth squad, trembling about, not really doing much. But the articles are coming out. Clive Lindsay, Michael Beale, full of optimism for re-energise Rangers challenge. There's Beale. Michael Beale is entering his first full season as Rangers manager. The future starts tomorrow, guys. If you want to hear my thoughts on the season predictions, make sure you go check out that vid. But for this vid, it's going to be interesting, man. It's a tough place, plastic pitch, but realistically, man, we should be going tomorrow and laying down a marker. I do not want to be sitting 0-0 for 75 minutes, fucking bricking it, because we're going to drop 2 points in the first game of the season. I want an early goal, 10 minutes in, and then smoke them 4-0. Now, that's an ideal world. Realistically, we'll probably leave it late or something, but for me, I want to see as many of the new players as possible. Now, I get it. It's a plastic pitch. I could see why Bill would be reluctant to play a lot of these new players, but of course he has come out today and broke about injury news. Yilmaz is injured, and let's be real, Yilmaz is getting injured far too frequently. Man, he's injury prone. There's no two ways to spin it. And at the end of the day, Barisic ain't, and that's why Barisic plays a lot of games. Now for me, I'd rather play like the likes of Dujon Sterling in it. I'd rather play Balogun in at left back. And what is the starting team going to be? He did come out and say that Goldson is back to fully training. We know like Lawrence and Kamara Roof ain't going to be featuring, but for me, I think the team's going to be Butland, Barisic, Balogun, Suter, Tav. Now this is what I think Beale's going to pick, not what I would pick. That's so them. Then we've got Cifuentes. I don't think Cifuentes is going to start. I think he's going to go Raskin, Jack, Cantwell, and then the front three is probably going to be Sima, Dessers, and Danilo. I think that is what he's going to go for. And let's be real, right? We have spent a lot of money on that front three, on the team in general. I mean, look at the amount of money it's been spent on Danilo and Dessers. If those two starting their first Scottish Premiership game, you know, there's going to be a lot of domination on the ball for Rangers. If those two can't muster a goal between them for the amount of money that was spent, come on, man. Beale, we need Beale to be trusted here, and we need these players to back Beale himself and put the effort in. It would be great. How great would it be if those two get like a brace between them? Man, we win like 5-0 and Tavernier gets a wee penalty to kick the game off. That's what we want. That's what we want. There's no mistake about it. That's exactly what we want. Beale talking about the fact, though, for every player we've lost, we've brought a player in. If you think we lost Tillman, Kent, Morelos and Chulak, there's a lot of speculation about Sakala as well. That's why we brought in Sima. Well, fuck, I forgot about Dessers. Fuck, how could I forget about Dessers? I put Dessers in over Jack. But Lessers and Dessers. No wonder I forgot, man. They can't even spell his name right. Yeah, but Sam Lammers for me got to start. The only one of the... Well, I guess I was predicting the team that Beale would play. Yeah, for me, Sam Lammers, one of the few bright sparks for pre-season. Obviously, I mean, it's going to take a wee bit of time for these players to gel together, but come on, at the same time, they're quality players, man. I think they should be walking up this rugby park pitch and laying the smack down. So, as long as I don't see Ben Davies near the team, to be honest, but yeah, it just talks about players who have not been included in the Champions League qualifier squad. So if you want to see a vid on that, make sure you check out my video earlier on, guys, because I talked about it in great detail, and it does talk about Beale's at the very front of the Rangers revolution, and the plan is not just for a one window. Of course, Kent is at Fenerbahce, Morelos is seeking a club, so I think in the end a lot of people would have been reluctant to get rid of them guys. You know, but let's be real. I don't think in terms of who we've brought in, you couldn't have asked for a much better window. Midfield and upwards. Defensively, we still need players, but, you know, would you have rather not signed like Danilo and Cifuentes in order to bring a left back and a centre back in? That's where you've got to play the guessing game, guys. But for the final score prediction for the first game of the season, I'm going to go for 2-0 to Rangers. Clean sheet, Tavernier penalty, and Danilo to score on his Rangers competitive debut. So until next time, peace.